welcome back to another video. Just a small update on the Premier League, which have announced within the last hour that close contact training can now take place for the Premier League clubs, and every Premier League club has agreed to it, or has at least unanimously agreed to it, whether they wanted to or not. I don't know whether it's something where they've all had to agree, or like a minority have maybe not agreed, but that is what has come out. So that can happen. So what that basically means is that people can get in, go for slide tackles, standing tackles, get in close together, start to up that intensity in the training as well, which will then, of course, bring up those fitness levels for the games coming back. Because let's not forget, we're about 2 weeks away from what they would want the start date to be for the Premier League coming back, which would be between the 12th and the 19th of June, which puts you anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks from the Premier League coming back. And that's not a long time. It might seem like a long time because most of us have been stuck at home, and the four walls of every room in your house just start to look the same after a certain amount of time. But this is actually obviously quite a big announcement, really. It means that the Premier League is a lot closer to coming back. It will be the third league back if it comes back between the 12th and 19th of June, with La Liga announcing that they want to get their league restarted on the 8th of June, just a little bit before the Premier League. Coincidence? I don't think so, let's be honest. But regardless of any of that, it puts us more steps closer to the Premier League coming back, hopefully safely, as safe as possible as it can be. That should always be, and I hope it is always going to be, the priority. I obviously know that the main priority for the Premier League, obviously, is the old money. What can they get brought in? How can they get it brought in? Well, they want the games coming back. They want to get it on TV. You've got 92 games left of the Premier League to come. So what will happen there as well? Now, the rumour is, I think between 45 or 47 of those 92 games left will be shown on Sky only. The remaining 45 or 47, I can't remember which way around it was, will be shown either between Sky, between BT, between, I don't know if Amazon Prime are going to get in on the action like they did around Christmas time. Is something like that going to happen? We just don't know. But 92 games left to go. How are they going to space it out? How are they going to do it? Are they going to do it like the Bundesliga have? Are they going to do it through the week and stuff like that? Well, apparently they're going to do it on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. You will get 5 games on each day, 10 games over 9 weeks. Takes you to 90 games. There's 2 more games to fit in there. I'm sure that they'll fit something in terms of like a midweek game or something like that anyway. But regardless of that, what the kickoff times for all of these games on a Saturday and Sunday, if they commence on the 12th or 19th of June, is going to be 12 noon UK time, 2 p.m, 4 p.m, 6 p.m, 8 p.m, and that's it. That's your 5 games right there. So obviously it means for the general football fan, it's a pretty damn good idea, to be honest. It's not a bad idea doing it like that. It means that you basically, because we still can't go anywhere just as of yet, which might change by the time the Premier League comes back, we might be able to go out and do stuff as well. But it also means that we'll have a good spread of games between, you've got like 8 to 10 hours of football on a Saturday and Sunday. Take that over 9 weeks or something. That I'm just rounding it up by the fact that we've got 10 games on a weekend and you've got 92 games to go. By year, if you round it up, you've got 9 weeks worth of football right there. Now, whether they do it in a little bit of a short time period, they get some midweek games going as well to wrap the season up a little bit quicker, because 9 weeks is 2 months and 1 week. So that means that they would get the season wrapped up by August if they did that. Now, if they want to have it done earlier than that, I think August 16th was the deadline that UEFA wanted leagues wrapped up by. I cannot confirm. I'm just trying to think of things that I think of off the top of my head sometimes. But even so, that's still not a great amount of time either, really, if you think about it. If you think like 2 months, 1 week, 9 weeks, whatever, it's still actually not that much time. But it'll give a good amount of time to get all the games done as well. What does it mean for some clubs as well? Some clubs will actually benefit in some ways as well. I think obviously Liverpool, we get Alisson back. He's back in training already, and has been since they were allowed to go and do socially distanced training and stuff like that as well. So he's back in training for us. Tottenham will probably benefit the most, if anything, because they get Heung-min Son back and they also get Harry Kane back as well. Heung-min Son has done his military training as well, so that means that he's just free and clear to play his football now, injury-free. And Harry Kane as well is back in training and he can't wait to hit the ground running. I am sure there are other players around the league that are now injury-free and waiting to come back. I just don't know who they are. I didn't look up who it was. But teams will benefit from this small little break, even though it's really hard to call it a break when it's an absolute global crisis and pandemic. But in a sense, it is a break that some of them have had where they may have been carrying injuries, knocks, or some have had serious injuries like Harry Kane. They can now come back in, put a positive impact on their team's season, and they might actually be able to progress a little bit better than they were a couple of months ago anyway. So listen, I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm going to start wrapping this video up now. We've got some Bundesliga action kicking off tonight as well. I didn't do a preview for these one. I did enjoy doing the Bayern Munich one and the ones yesterday. I just didn't get the video out quick enough in my opinion. I need to do better on that. So I want to do that a little bit more in future. We are getting close to being able to do Premier League previews and Liverpool previews as well. And that is exciting. It is exciting again to be able to talk. I love talking about the Bundesliga. I love learning about the Bundesliga. But I know Liverpool. I know Liverpool. I love Liverpool. And I cannot wait to see them play. And I've said that before. While I want to make sure that everything, and I hope that everything is dealt with healthily and as safely as possible, once Liverpool hit the pitch again to play a competitive game of Premier League football, and regardless of whether we win or lose our first game or draw it, whatever, I'm going to be so excited. I actually cannot explain how excited. I genuinely can't. And that might sound selfish, but that is the selfish football fan in me. Take everything away, I'm really looking forward to seeing Liverpool play football again. I really, really am. I'll be keeping an eye on La Liga as well, but possibly not as keen an eye as I have on the Bundesliga, because I know a little bit more about about La Liga anyway. But La Liga's much more of a two-headed race, really. Well, to be fair, maybe the Bundesliga is after yesterday. But even so, we will be doing I will be doing Premier League previews. I will be doing Liverpool previews. Everything that I can. I will be finding everything out about every Premier League club and their situation, what they're in, what they're fighting for, and what they maybe want to stay in the Premier League for as well. I will be doing all of that, I guarantee you. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do like it and subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you later.